Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a hair update because I've been getting a lot of questions about some hair that I received a while back, and it was from the company Moda, and a lot of you have been asking if it's holding up good, if it curls well, if it takes dye well, all of those types of things. So I wanted to address them all in this video. I'm going on about 3 months with this hair, so this is like a 3-month update. So if you guys have seen the first video, you guys know that this hair originally was a really dark brown, almost a black. It was basically this color up here all around, and I just ended up dyeing it myself because the really dark brown, I don't know, it just kind of threw me off. I didn't like the way it really looked on me, and so I went ahead and dyed it lighter. This is the light hair that I have been wearing in my previous videos, but I actually toned it recently and I haven't wore it since then, and this is how it came out. So as you can see, it does take dye pretty well. The hair still looks healthy. It still feels soft. Obviously not as soft as when I first got it because I did put some bleach in this hair. I think I put bleach in here once or twice maybe, but it still looks healthy and it still looks nice. It still flows good. It still curls. It's not brittle really at all. Like, you can see here that it is still looking pretty good. At first when I bleached it, it was a little bit rough and I was a little scared because I wasn't sure if it was gonna stay like that. I had conditioned it, and once I finished conditioning it, it was back to normal. No problems. I didn't have to cut it due to it being really damaged at the ends. It was fine. Also, when I first got this hair, it was longer. I cut this hair because it was extremely long. I was like, what the heck? I had never had hair that long, my own hair or extensions, ever. It was originally 22 inches, but I cut it to maybe 20 inches or 18 inches. I want to say 20 because it's below like my boobage area, but I feel like it just looks better this way and it looks more natural and doesn't look crazy long, even though I wish I could rock some really long hair. As far as heat, it takes heat also really good because it's Brazilian body wave. It's not Brazilian straight hair. If you were to get straight hair, it might not take it as well just because the hair is already trained to be straight, and if you try to go in with the curler, the curls may fall and it might not be the type of look that you're going for. That's why I got the Brazilian body wave, because if I curl it, the curl's gonna stay in there for a longer period of time. But even though it is Brazilian body wave, the curls do fall just a little bit. I curled this maybe 30-35 minutes ago and it's already like a loose curl, but I did use a thick curling iron. But it's not, I mean, it's not as curly as it was when I first did it. As I had mentioned in my initial review of this hair, I didn't sew these wefts into my cap. I glued them, and I haven't really had issues with it, honestly. I have had a weft kind of come off at the edge and then I just re-glue it. But if you don't want that happening, you can always sew the ends, or you can just sew it all around. But as far as me washing it and wefts totally coming off, I haven't had any problems with that at all. If you guys are curious as to what color I used for the bottom of my hair, after I bleached it, I used the L'Oreal Superior Preference Sun-Kissed Caramel. This is what it looks like right here, and I got mine in the color UL61, and it is a high lift ash brown. And I picked this one specifically because it's meant for dark hair. So if you look on the side, it tells you the color result if you have a black hair, if you have a dark brown to darkest brown, and if you have medium brown. So after I had bleached it, I was already at a medium brown, kind of coppery brown, and then once I used this over top, this is how it came out. It is a little bit orange in certain parts just because I was really messy with it, but if you take your time and you put it on every part of the hair, you should get like an ashy kind of blonde-ish brown all around. As far as shedding, nothing, no shedding. I'm not really gentle with this hair, I'm not gonna lie. I'll brush this hair out like if it was on my head, like if it was my own hair. I shampoo it and I'm like really harsh with it, and I've gotten no shedding, I've gotten no tangling, really no problems with this hair. Genuinely, I have had no problems with this hair, literally. It's really similar to the hair that I first bought, and it was from Star Style. They're really similar in quality because they just have held up really good for me, and I still have both of them and they still are both really soft, and I've really had no issues. Like, I don't know really what else to say about the hair because it's done nothing but good, and I really haven't had any problems with it. I've had no shedding, I've had no tangling, it picked up the bleach slash dye. So if you guys are debating on whether or not to get this hair, or if you already have purchased this hair and you haven't received it and you're kind of iffy about it, I wouldn't really stress it because, I mean, it's held up pretty dang well. Let me just give you guys like an all-around look at the hair so you guys can see exactly how it looks. This is how it looks from the side. This is how it looks from the back. And this is how it looks from this side. I think that's all I really have to say about the hair because, as I've said, it's just genuinely overall really great quality hair. If you are looking for hair to purchase, I would suggest this one just because I've experienced nothing but good things with this hair. If I missed anything on the hair that you have questions on, just leave them in the comment section and I will try to answer them as quickly and as best as I can. If you guys found this review helpful in any sort of way, make sure to give it a thumbs up, or if you just enjoyed the video in general, or if you like the hair, or if you like the way the hair looks, just give this video a thumbs up. And also remember to share my videos with all of your lovely friends, and also make sure to subscribe, and I will catch you on my next video. Bye guys.